You see chosen ones, empaths. In the spiritual realm, you're able to be seen. You have a high or a bright light. You're able to be seen in the spiritual realm, right? So the devil knows who you are. The devil knows who you are. He knows your potential. He knows what impact you can bring to the world if you harvest your energy in the right way. He knows this. So he sends in imposters, counterfeit soulmates, deception, to trick you, to mislead you in a direction where you could be taken out the game permanently, you know. So many chosen ones, pre-awakening, empaths, pre-awakening, have actually resorted in taking their own lives down to the hands of these narcissists and the devil, right? I'm not saying that these narcissists all consciously know that they're workers of the devil, that they're making a contract with the devil in order to take you out. But in the spiritual realm, this is what's taking place. Yes, there is some narcissists that are aware of what they're doing. Their whole purpose and reason for living is to bring destruction to others, right? But this is where they're both shunned, because God's got a hidden plan. Yeah? God's got a hidden plan. God was intervening the whole time, right? God allows this narcissist to come to your life because God is cleverer than the devil, right? I'm not saying God's allowing abuse on you. They're going to be at fault for the abuse that they put on you. I'm not saying they get away with anything lightly. I'm trying to say that these narcissists come into our life and actually birth us. We're reborn again. We become awakened. We become closer to God. We evolve spiritually. Once the relationship is over and you're separate from them, whether you were discarded or you had to push them away, either, you become a new person. Eventually, I know it might be hard initially, past the tears, past, you know, the sleepless nights, hard to eat, stuff like that. But I'm telling you, there's light at the end of the tunnel and it's not a train, right? Please press the like and the subscribe button. Help your brother out. It will take 2 seconds of your time. Thank you. But the devil sent these lot to bring destruction, but we was actually mirroring back to the narcissist, causing destruction in the narcissist. The narcissist actually discards the one who they can't control, who they can't mold, who they can't shape, because the narcissist is not stronger than us. Just because they dish out abuse does not make them stronger than us, right? But God's plan prevails, and we become enlightened beings. We become enlightened. We become stronger. Yeah, we're enlightened. We build this closeness with God that the narcissist was actually, you know, where we poured forth all our love before, we no longer channel our energy and our love into the narcissist. We channel that love and energy into our families and God, and this actually makes us enlightened. We become stronger. I don't want you won't miss the narcissist. Give it some time. As long as you're not out there rushing into new relationships straight away, because that's a whole different kettle of fish. Like, if you're rushing out there trying to, because you're still got codependency issues or you're trauma bonded, you're never going to truly heal. You need to take some time out alone and heal. Someone in the comment section the other day said that I shouldn't suggest having alone time because people have been put through abuse where they've been left alone and they've been put through really traumatic experiences where they've been cut away from their families and stuff like that. What I mean by alone time is I don't mean not spending time with family and friends and stuff like that. I mean alone time in loving yourself, practicing self-love, building yourself back up again so you can go back out there and take on the world. That's what I mean by it. So I just wanted to clear that up. But like, you know, building yourself back up again, revitalizing, because I told you many times before, during the love bomb was actually our lowest point in existence. And now we feel like we're at our worst. We're actually at our greatest because we've awakened. It's a beautiful thing to awaken. We're becoming enlightened. We're getting stronger, right? We're getting more discernment. We're gaining discernment. We're able to filter out toxic people around us. We see them everywhere now. We see them in the workplace. We see them in our families. We see them in our friendship circles. We have this discernment now, and this is the gift that God gives us, right? He gives us the spiritual eyes. He gives us the spiritual glasses to see through this, to see beneath the veil, to actually look back in retrospect at the narcissist or current endeavors that the narcissist is pursuing, and we can see that they're miserable. Because we have the discernment, we're actually able to see how distraught they are from leaving us, how we can see how they're lost without our potent supply. This is all goes into the discernment. So if you take time to actually analyze the situation, rather than just jumping head first into the mess and being lost in it, actually take a step back and you look upon the situation and you see, you know what, this was a divine intervention. God actually saved me. This discard where the narcissist thought, you know, the narcissist couldn't handle you. They discarded you. This was God's hidden hand. This was his divine intervention taking place, separating you now. Too much is too much, and he separated you from the abuse. And then he poured forth in abundance gifts, all of these beautiful gifts into you, building this bond with God again. You know, they were such a vessel. Is that the right word? They took up such a large portion of our love, our energy. They took up such a large portion. And when they're gone, that's why we immediately feel empty, or we feel like our life's not filled anymore. But it's not that. It's actually because we just need to utilize that energy we once did into the narcissist and pour it forth into other areas of our life, into God, into our children, into our families, into ourselves. And we do this thanks to the discernment that we've been given. We have been given this beautiful discernment, these beautiful spiritual glasses to be able to pick out and decipher any sworn enemy that comes in our path now. Because remember that the narcissist, we wasn't wise enough yet. You know, if we met the narcissist again and we had this knowledge we had now, but we didn't know who they was, we would actually see so many more red flags. We wouldn't even be in a relationship with them. We wouldn't put up with it. Trust me, we wouldn't even put up with it. But another thing that happens is you develop your authenticity. We become more authentic. We strive for more authenticity in our lives. We become more truthful. You know, this is what happens. This is what takes place. Right? This is the blessing that God gives us. Authenticity is one of your actual strongest components within yourself. This is what a lot of mankind actually lack. They lack being authentic. You're authentic, and it is so prominent on you that if you're seen conversing with another individual, it is so clear that you have high levels of authenticity. It is so clear. It is like a piece of clothing that you wear. That is how strong it is. It's like it totally shapes you. And we developed this more. We had this prior to meeting the narcissist. We've lost our mind a little bit. We've gone through some drama. We've gone through some pain. But your authenticity will shine so much brighter now. You'll become so much more authentic, you know. Just in all of your dealings in everyday life and how you pursue life, everything you become so much more authentic. So you will. And you align with your purpose. So you become more enlightened. You gain discernment. You develop your authenticity. And then you align with your purpose. And because you align with your purpose, you achieve great things. You become stronger, right? You know how to deal with this purpose that you partake in, right? You're able to deal with the setbacks, the ups and downs, because aligning with your purpose is not an easy ride, you know. You know, if you're starting a business or you're writing a book, you'll get writer's block. Or if you're starting a business, there'll be certain overheads that you need to pay for or whatever. But you're able, because you're able to pour this energy that you once poured into the narcissist into your creative structure, into your creative craft, whatever it be. You know, even if it's art or singing or whatever it is, or business or whatever you're doing or writing your book, it's all part of your purpose. And you're able to pursue your purpose and persevere through the setbacks, because naturally there's setbacks along the way. It's not always an easy ride, you know. But these setbacks, they actually like set you back a little bit, but you just bounce back stronger. You just bounce back stronger, and you persevere through it, and you achieve great things. And you'll look back at your life, you know, in so many, you look back at the narcissist relationship, and you'll look back and you'll say, you know, look how far I have come. Look how far I have come, you know. No longer do you look at them with the eyes that you once did, those loving eyes. You've become so past it. They're a sworn enemy. You've built your bond with God. You've become enlightened. You've developed your authenticity. You've become more resilient. You've become more stronger. You are aligned with your purpose. And this is why God's plan prevails over the devil's plan of sending the narcissist our way. So realistically, back to the title of the video, the devil sends this narcissist our way, but God's plan prevails over anything the devil does. Remember, the devil is a creation of God. Yeah? If we get it down to basics, God created everything in the world in all its entirety, and the devil is nothing but a creation of God, right? And the devil's purpose is here to test mankind, right? And see which way we sway. And at the moment, us chosen beings and empaths, we're swaying on the side of God. Yes, we're not perfect. Yes, we got things we can all improve on. But we're not out here moving like narcissists and trying to tear down people's lives and bring destruction. So anyway, I'll leave the video there. Please press the like and the subscribe button. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate every single one of you for liking, subscribing, commenting, and even just viewing the content. I really appreciate every single one of you. And also, if you would like to donate to the channel, you can find the details in the description box. And if you want a one-to-one session, you can find the details in the description box as well. Anyway, I'll be back with another video soon. Peace.